Welcome to Moving North East. We recently moved up to the North East since COVID. We are Andy and Sugar. Come and explore with us.
Just turned up in Ambleside in the Lake District, me and my doggy Bailey, and we're just going to take a look around Ambleside before driving down to Windermere, possibly jumping on the ferry to check out whatever we can down that way, and then we'll figure out what we're doing after that.
Kendal.
Kendal, you thinking of going up to Kendal?
Kendal, if we can get chance, we'll try to go to mining museum. We're not sure.
Yeah, both of those are a little bit of a long drive. The lake here is a couple of miles down the road.
This is the bridge house, isn't it?
Yeah. So that was just built to make it look pretty, wasn't it? Didn't have any use when it was built.
But now it is using for information centre,
Tourist
isn't it?
information now.
Yeah, tourist information centre.
Originally it was built
Let's get in.
to make it look pretty.
Yeah. It is pretty. It's just centre of the town, isn't it?
Heavy traffic through here though.
I don't think you can get in.
No.
So this is the Ghyll House, and this is another historic building in this area. Hi.
It's pretty modern to me.
It is, but I think it is
rebuilt.
very, very old.
Built on the old mill, but...
Yeah, old mill. And
yeah, that's a modern building.
Yeah, they rebuilt it, but it is one of the quite old building. There is a history about it.
There's one problem with Ambleside actually. They don't have a gingerbread shop.
You loved your gingerbread from Grasmere. Do you want to go there and grab one?
Let's go back and get some more. It's actually really good.
Oh, look at that. Jack Wolfskin. Did they have their own shop in there?
I know they're a very good brand, but I never bought anything from Jack Wolfskin.
Actually, you don't have many of them. Their clothes.
No, you see them around a lot. I just never bought anything Jack Wolfskin.
Yeah.
Don't know why. It's a very unpractical high street.
I know, roads are very, very small here. It is because I think it's the old town.
Yeah.
So they kept everything old. The roads are also small. The pie smell is everywhere. So I want to buy one.
I don't remember it being this pretty here.
So nice to just have waterfall and this nice walk in the town, isn't it?
Yeah, I will say it's nice to be out of the town into this, but that's just my personal preference. The town is nice, but this is considerably nicer.
Yeah, town is nice to walk around and it's very
Yeah.
small. And roads are tiny, you need to be careful about the cars and stuff.
Yeah, so I've got a
But-
dog with me, that's why.
But then, after that, there is a way you can escape from the town and come 2
Yeah.
minutes walk, you can come here.
Well, the town's very small anyway.
This is hard going. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, let's go. That's not allowed? Can you believe that?
The start at the top of the lake is about a mile out of Ambleside, and it's available via public transport, and it's fairly accessible for tourists. It has a ferry terminal which allows you to travel across the lake to various destinations. The lake itself is surrounded by mountains, but it's also fairly built up with plenty of facilities for tourism. We decided to hop on the ferry and we purchased a return ticket for the two of us. The dog was free and it took us down to Bowness on the other end of the lake.
We're just in Windermere at the moment. We're going to go down to Bowness. So,
Never been to Bowness before, have we?
no, we never have. We've been to Windermere, this side of it, loads, but we've never been down there. And it's quite interesting. Paddleboarders out there. Quite nice.
The boat itself had plenty of facilities. It had a shop serving tea, coffee, alcohol, and it had indoor and outdoor seating which was very comfortable, so you could get out of the wind or sit up or sit inside.
Lunchtime. So we got some homemade bread they made, and then some salad and eggs for lunch.
Back that way is where the waterfall is, one of those. Windy out here.
He doesn't like the boat at all.
It does like being outside.
Mm.
We noticed that the bottom end of the lake in Bowness was a lot less mountainous.
Good afternoon, we'll shortly be arriving at the area of Bowness with a spot for the 3 o'clock sailing down to the lakeside.
As we were pulling in, we noticed that we managed to miss the crowds because our boat was quite empty, but the crowds going back were very long.
Thank you. Bye.
See you guys, take care, cheerio.
Most of the people come here in the morning and then they go back in the evening. Just day out. Okay. What do you think? What we can do in here?
The things on the internet, so always some Martin's Church, there's smart galleries, obviously you can't do with a dog.
Yeah.
And then there's this high street, there was some other theatre type of thing, which I saw. Obviously not for a dog, there's not much to do other than countryside walks and walk around the town.
Let's go and walk around town.
Yeah, for the day anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
As we all know that Bowness is famous for Beatrice Potter, unfortunately we decided not to go to the museum because we had a dog, so it wouldn't be practical.
Certainly never tell someone not to come here, that it's still very pretty, it's nice. But
to come over here for a couple of hours.
it'd be nice to stay here, but as I say, I would choose Ambleside over this if I was given the choice.
But I
Without
don't think we
a
know
doubt.
much about Bowness. That could be the
Maybe,
reason.
maybe.
Yeah.
But if you got a car, you're everywhere's accessible around here, and you're right up in the that Ambleside is very accessible for Water, the passes, the mountains and everything.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And what I want for lunch.
Oh my God, look at that.
This was probably the highlight of the day. The walk to the caves was absolutely breathtaking, and the caves themselves were very impressive. We were very lucky to get a beautiful evening with clear blue skies, which made things all the better.
Yeah, the weather turned absolutely beautiful. Congrats on bringing my coat.
Look at this. Look at this view. Look at this view. It's just amazing. Lake, mountain. But lots of hard going walk.
The cave itself is not a natural formation. It's formed by humans quarrying out the stone. We arrived here quite late ourselves, and we mainly had the place to ourselves. If visiting, I would highly recommend coming here in late afternoon, early evening, because you get the beautiful time of the day where you have the sun on the hills and the peace and quiet of not having massive crowds around.
Okay, Andy, time to go down.
On our way down, we spotted a cow with two calves, which was quite fun because we had to let them pass before they get out of our way in order to get down. With the dog, I didn't really want to tackle an angry mother.
Bridal Cave was absolutely amazing. Looking down from the entrance of the cave down onto the lake, and overlooking the hills and the mountains on the other side. It's quite spectacular, breathtaking, one might say. And at the moment I'm just looking for Bailey's ball because he's useless and he dropped it down the side of a big hill.
I think it is one of the impressive caves we ever seen.
Yes.
We've been to a few more caves, those are like paid, and this is free and just so
It's the
nice.
most impressive cave that you'll ever find that's free to roam around and enter, that isn't shut off because it's dangerous. That's accessible, because there probably are lots of potholing caves around everywhere, which I don't know about.
Do you know buy house here?
No, way too expensive. More expensive than London. I'm gonna get sunburnt today.
Do you think?
No, but I can feel it. No, you don't get one. No. No, you got bad breath. See how attracted I am, and he just insists. I'll give you a sweetie instead. Hello.
Hi.
We're just in Windermere, the town of Windermere, in the evening.
Yeah,
There.
just to stop on the way to Kendal. Just saw the signboard. Have we come here before? I
No,
don't think we have come here this.
Lake Windermere is famous, but never really. I think
we've
it's
seen
at the
it
top of
that
this
way.
hill, and then yeah, I think it was that way. We saw it in the car. I believe so. Such a nice day. I feel like I've been burnt in April.
Because we have been walking all day. It's just lots of walk in. If you want to come, like this ticket, you just make sure you walk. Bring your walking shoes.
I know. So a little kid,
They
little
can
kid
play.
sits on it and wheels around on it.
It just runs itself, isn't it?
Yeah, scoots
my
around
God,
in
someone
there.
likes cow, do you think?
Don't know. It's the cow shop.
Don't you think it's a pleasant little walk?
It's a nice place. Nice enough.
Everything with the sugar. Look at that sugar spice cafe, brown sugar. Do you think same person is all this sugar spice cafe and brown sugar?
Probably. No, you don't get to go in the pub shop.
And your boy just shop.
And it's closed.
And yeah.
Just to rub it in. Cool little courtyard.
And our final climb up to Kendal Castle. Our legs are now feeling it because we're not used to all this walking. I think we've actually killed the dog by this point. back in the town now. Usually it would be buzzing with people, but it's quite late in the evening where everything's closed and people are eating their evening dinners at this point. The shops are no longer open and the high street's pretty quiet. When we think of Kendal, we think of the famous Kendal mint cake, which is a sugary snack used for climbers and hikers, just to give them that boost of energy.